Hi everybody, this is Carissa from Happily Ever Paper Crafter, and I just wanted to share a simple stamping technique with you today. I was inspired by the Paper Tray Ink Make It Monday Stamping on Texture video that Heather Nichols put out. Awesome video. And what she said is to take a embossing plate. I don't have any from Paper Tray Ink, so this is a Cuttlebug embossing plate, Victoria. And to emboss a piece of paper out of it, and then to take your stamp and stamp on the debossed part of it, and you'll get a really cool texture looking stamp. And I did that and I thought it was really cool, but what I noticed when I stamped is that when I removed my clear stamp, I saw a really cool design on my stamp, and I thought, I wonder what that looks like when I stamp that out. So I did, and it actually had a really cool technique. So I'm just going to quick show that to you. So I ran a piece of cardstock through my Cuttlebug Victoria plate, and I got this texture, and I'm going to turn that around and use the debossed side. And I got a leaf stamp from the Paper Tray Ink Turning a New Leaf stamp set, which I love and use all the time. So I just have a piece of craft cardstock and ripe avocado Paper Tray Ink die, and I'm going to quick show you the technique. You want to get your stamp pretty juicy, because what you're going to do is stamp off. So what's going to show up on the craft cardstock is not going to be true ripe avocado. It's going to be a stamped off version. So I have a really juicy stamp, and I've stamped it off, and you can kind of see that's what's left on my stamp. So when I stamp that down, you get this really awesome leaf effect. So you can see now that they're next to each other. This is the technique that they showed on Paper Tray Ink Stamping on Mondays, stamping texture, and then this is my stamping off version of that. I guess you could call it almost like a kissing technique between the two, or just, I guess, maybe a stamping off. So I guess you could try maybe to stamp again, but I'm not going to do that. Show you it a couple more times. The cool thing about this is that you can really get maybe two projects done at the same time. You could be doing this project and be doing this project at the same time, and be getting two really cool background papers going, two really cool pattern papers going at the same time. So there you go. I did an entire piece of craft cardstock using this technique, and this is the card that I created. You can see there it is. I stamped it also on, I think, rustic cream cardstock. So I think it's a really pretty, really cool technique. So there they are back to back. Alright, thanks everybody for watching another episode with Happily Ever Paper Crafter.